Holy shit. You won't believe what I just went through. Alright, so my stepdaughters Nikki and Sammy wanted to renew their vows at a church. And I was in charge of getting the musical talent together. And I found some local goth metal bands that I thought they would love. These guys were all, wearing black and black lipstick and the piercings and all the shit. And I gathered these guys, and I was taking Sammy and Nikki and these two bands into this church. And everybody was kind of absent minded, so I'm like, it's like herding cats with these guys. So I finally get everybody in the church, and next thing I know, this priest guy is telling me, "Thank God you're here. We gotta get this guy exorcised. He's climbing the walls. He's doing this, doing that. He's terrorizing his mother." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So this guy wearing robes and these uh, uh, draped in handkerchiefs and stuff, whatever, takes me into this room, and there's this guy that looks like he's wrapped in tan gauze, like head to toe, fucking climbing walls. He's bouncing around. He's making this snarly noise. It's fucking weird. And I'm like, I shut the door, and I'm, what the fuck is that? And he goes, "That's Steve. He's possessed. He needs to be exorcised." He's like, "Get it the fuck in there." He didn't say that, but I'm so panicked. I'm like, that's what I hear. And he leaves. He's gone, and I'm like breathing hard. Like, what do I do? What am I supposed to do with this guy? So then I go in, and he's literally hanging from the ceiling, making this noise. Shut the door again. I go into a different room. And then there's this dude, another dude, wearing this like red ski mask where you can only see the eyes, and he's got this like green sweatshirt on, and his mother is laying in bed, and she's got the covers up like this, and this guy's in her face, just making these horrible noises too. And I remember taking there was a bowl of water on this like desk, and I grabbed it and I poured it on him, and I banged him on the head with this bowl of water. And he jumped back, and he made out this god awful scream. And I shut the door again. I'm like, what the hell is going on around here? And forget the bands, they're gone. Nikki and Sammy are gone. It's just me in these two rooms with these fucking weirdos. And then I look in the hallway, and there's these like altar steps. And on the steps are these two dudes talking about something. And one of the guys is a friend of mine, Rich. Another guy is Fieldy, the bassist from Korn, the old bassist from Korn. And they're just talking about how this guy in the next room needs a Donahue exorcism. I'm like, "What's a Donahue exorcism?" He goes, he just needs a fake exorcism. He needs to see something that he's seen on TV, and that'll make him right. I'm like, "A fucking Donahue exorcism? Are you serious?" So I didn't even bother going in there. I just remember looking at Rich, and he's like exhausted, right? He's got this Bible in his hand, and he's just fanning himself with it. Fieldy's like still going on about this Donahue exorcism. I'm like, "What about these two in these other rooms? Did you see this guy's hanging from the ceiling? The other guy's tormenting this old lady." And I had to look around and collect myself. And I went back into the room with the guy and the old lady. And I remember he was back in her face just screaming. And I'm like, "How is this my problem?" And I shut the door, and I ran out of there, and I woke up. That was it. What the hell do you make of that?